In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Hello, everybody. It's my pleasure time to be with you. This is Mansour Al Garni who will teach you English language Super Goal 1. Our lesson, gentlemen, today is about expansion units 5 to 8. It will happen in the first semester and it is about the first intermediate grade. Take care, gentlemen, you are in the first grade. You are not in the second or in the third. Well, gentlemen, here we have in this presentation, we have many slides. We wanna see all of these slides, but let's see the contents of this slide. Let's move to the first one to see what it is. Well, gentlemen, today we are going to practice reading and we are going also to see the neighborhood and directions in the map. Also, we are going to study new vocabulary. We will also make yes no questions. We will not talk about WH question. We make the yes no question. We will make yes no questions. And we will conclude our presentation by the writing corner. Here we have, gentlemen, the expansion units 5 to 8. Number 1, language review. Here we have A, complete the conversation. Here we have, gentlemen, a conversation between A and B. We want to complete this conversation by putting suitable words on the blank or in the empty one. The first one here we have the question here, where blah 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 you blah blah blah. Complete this. And the answer here we have, I live on Baker Street. What is the suitable answers or the suitable words here? We have to put it in these questions. We have to see, yes, where do you live? Where do you live? We have to take live from the answer, and we have to use do with the pronoun you. Okay. Number 2, is it a good neighborhood? Yes, I have everything. Yes, I have everything. I am very happy. I am very happy. Number 2, what does your house like? What does your house like? It is very big. There are 10 rooms and there is a big yard. There is a big yard. Our house is small, but it is comfortable and it is a nice view. All of these we call it helping verb or the main verb by using language review, the expansion unit 5 to 8. Now let's move to the other slides. Well, gentlemen, here we have number B. Write where the things are in your house. In your house, where can you find these? For example, look at your house and try to find the, the suitable places for these. Okay, here we have flowers. We have find flowers in the garden. We can say there are flowers in the garden. Television, where can we find television? We can say there is a television in the living room. In my home or my house, I'm talking about myself. Okay, there is a television in my living room. Photos of the family. Where can we find it? There are photos of the family in the bedroom. It depends on the houses also. Sofa. Where can we find sofa? There is a sofa in the dining room. There is a sofa in the dining room. Some people put it in the kitchen. Some people put it in the bedroom. Some people put it in the hall. It depends on the houses. Telephone. Where can we find the telephone? There is a telephone in the living room. Shelf. I can't find the shelf in the kitchen. This is about my home. Now we have here, gentlemen, we have directions of the map. You are here, okay, in this map, and you wanna go to the other places or other shopping or other building. Okay, gentlemen. Here we have work with a partner, ask and answer. Use the map to give directions. Say where are you starting? Okay. Number 1, A and B here. I am at a Citibank. Where is the Citibank here, gentlemen? You are in the Citibank here, okay? Is there a good French restaurant near her? Is there a good French restaurant? This is you are in the Citibank. You ask somebody to help you to the directions. Is there a good French restaurant near here? Yes, there is. There is a French restaurant on the corner of the bank. On the corner of the bank. On the corner of the bank. Okay, Bank Street and B Avenue. You can see this is the direction and this is the place that someone asking about it. Okay, is there a French restaurant near here? Yes, yes, there is. There is a French restaurant on the corner of the Bank Street. This is the Bank Street. Okay, here we have, and it is on the P Avenue. As you see here, C Avenue, P Avenue, A Avenue, and this is Park Street, and this is called Bank Street. Here we have Park Street, and this is Bank Street. Okay. Here, if we ask someone about the city mall or the tourist office or Mexican restaurant or Japanese restaurant or one pass on the museum, two pass to the university, you can ask him about the direction. For example, if you ask anybody, you are in the city bank here, and if you ask anybody about the city mall, for example, how can you help him the direction? How can you give him the direction to go to the city mall? Okay, for example, excuse me, yes, is there a city mall near here? Yes, you can go straight across the Park Street, okay? Go straight to the C Avenue, then turn left on the Bank Street, go straight, then you can find the city mall on the right corner, okay? This is the good way for helping someone to give him the directions. Okay, let's move to the other slide to see what it is about. Well, gentlemen, here we have two houses, house A and house B. We want to compare between these two houses. We have here a garden, here we have a garden, here is a garage. You can see there is a bicycle there, and there is only the red car and the blue car. Here we have the living room. Also, we have the living room here. We have television and sofa. Here we have sofa and the kids playing with the television. And also here we have the kitchen here. Kitchen we have here, and also we have here a kitchen. Also we have a living dining room. Also here we have dining room. We have also the bedroom, and also we have bedroom and bathroom also here, and we have bathroom. But let's move to the other slide to see what it is about it. Look at the pictures below and do the activities. For example, here we have number one. Where can with a partner, where are the people doing? Okay, write 8 sentences. I want you to write 8 sentences about the pictures before and to make a sentences like that. For example, the father in house A is talking on the telephone. For example, the father on the if we go back to the here we have the father is talking on the telephone. You see this man. Okay, the father here. What is he doing? He is uh, doing some activities and writing. Sometimes he is writing. He is on the desk and the office and he writes something. Okay, write 8 sentences about these pictures in order to make a full sentences. Okay, here we have number two. Work with a partner also. What are some things in the houses? Write 8 sentences. 8 sentences. I want you to write 8 sentences like this. In house A, there are shelves in the kitchen. In house B, there is a shower in the bathroom. Okay, like that. Compare between house A and house B. I wanted you compare between these houses. Okay, for example, here we have number three also here. Look at the pictures again. Write down 8 differences between house A and house B. Compare your answer with a partner. As I told you, gentlemen and girls, you have to bring a piece of paper and to jot down the differences between house A and house B. For example, here we have house A, they have a mirror in the bedroom. In house B, they have a poster on the wall. Okay, like that. Like these sentences, you can do it on a piece of paper and compare it with your partner. Well, gentlemen, here we have part two, reading. Before reading, do you send emails to your friends? Do you know what do you mean by emails? Where are your friends? Where does he comes from? Do you write to them often? What do you write about? Okay, here we have email pals. Okay, I want you to listen to this, okay, and to look at this. Okay, listen for this email. Then we have to discuss later. Okay, be ready for listening? Yes, that's great. Okay, listen.
Expansion Units 5 through 8. Page 58. 2. Reading. Email Pals.
Hi, Omar. Thanks for your email. Here are some answers to your questions about me. I have a small family. There's just my father, my mother, and my sister. My sister's name is Kate, and she's 19 years old. She's at college. She is studying to be a doctor. My dad's a doctor, too. I live in a small town about 1 hour from New York by train. My neighborhood is nice and quiet, and we have everything we need right here. My school is only a couple of blocks from my house, and there's an enormous shopping mall near here. My friends and I hang out there often. I have a parrot. His name is Gabby. Do you have a pet? I play football on the local team. The name of the team is Square United. What's your favorite sport? Tell me more about your family, your town, and your interests. Take care. Mark.
That's great. This is about email to send it to someone. After reading, we have to answer these questions. Okay, by using yes no question. As I told you, we have here yes no question. For example, here, Mark's family is small. Do you think is there a small family? Yes, there is. Yes, there is a small family. Yeah. Mark's sister is studying to be a nurse. No, I don't think so. She is the one to be a doctor. Okay. Mark lives in an apartment. Is it right or wrong? Yes, he is living in apartment. He is living in apartment. His school is far from his house. Do you think that's is it right? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It is not far away. Okay, the neighborhood doesn't have any stores. I don't think this is the right one. Okay. No, the neighborhood doesn't have any many stores. It has many stores. The last one we have here, Mark plays football in his free time. Yes, he is playing with his friends in his local team. Okay, here we have gentlemen and girls, we have the writing corner. Writing. You are write an email to a new friend. Cycle the information you want to include. Add your own ideas. Then write your email. Use Mark's email to help you. You can to go back to Mark's emails to write a good email. Choose the suitable words here to write a good email. For example, if I'm writing an email about my family, okay, I have to talk about my family. I have to talk about my sports. Also, I have to talk about my hobbies. I have to talk about my neighborhood. Also, I'm talking about my house, what kind of house that I'm living, a big house, a small house, apartment, something like that. Also, I'm going to talk about my favorite food, what kind of food that I'm looking for it. Okay, here we have gentlemen, it's a time for it's your floor, your turn. Answer these questions. We have here 10 questions. I want you to take a piece of paper and to jot down all of the information that you needed from these questions. Okay. Do you live in a quiet or a busy neighborhood? According to myself, I live in a quiet one. Okay. Question number two. What is your favorite hangout place? I like fitness time. Do you have a lot of friends? Yes, I have a lot. Uh, who are your best friends? I have many best friends, but the best one is Qasim. Okay. Do you have any pets? What kind of it? I don't have any kind of animals. I don't have any animals or pets. I have What are their names? I don't have, as I told you, I don't have any animals. What are your favorite kinds of films? I like action films. What hobbies do you have? I like hunting and swimming. Swimming, I like it so much. Do you play a sport? What? Yes, I like to play football. Do you collect anything? What do you have? Yes, I like to collect. When I was a student, I collected some stamps. Now it's time, as you see here, gentlemen, this is a stamps. Okay, this is a currency, or we can use it in the previous time. And this we call it collections stamps or collections unique or something traditional. Anyhow, let's move to the other slide to see what it is about it. Well, gentlemen, here we have questions and answers for this. As you see here, gentlemen, this is in Riyadh, this is Al Mamlaka Tower, and this is, I think, in university. Here we have a bazaar or shopping. Here we have a palm tree, something like that. Okay, who is that walking down on the street? The answer, that is me walking down on the street. Who's that getting on the bus? That is Ali getting on the bus. Who is that running in the park? That is my teacher running in the park. Who's that sitting on the bench? That is my neighbor sitting on the bench. All of these we can find questions and answer like this in the other one. In the other part we have here to answer all of these questions. Here we have gentlemen and girls. We have the other question here. Who is that talking on the phone? That is Mr. Faisal talking on the phone. Who is that holding all this mail? That is the mailman delivering the email. Who is that laughing so loud? That is my brothers who is laughing so loud. Okay. Who is carrying a backpack? The backpack. Who is carrying a backpack? That is me walking to school. All of these, gentlemen, questions and answer, we can use it by supporting these pictures. Okay, let's move to the other slide to see this man and this girl or this daughter. This man and he has a daughter with three balloons, red one, green and blue. They are walking, I think, in the mall or in the supermarket. So in the mall, I think in the mall. I think it is in the mall. Read the meanings, write the words from the chant, making lots of noise. Which one is making a lot of noise? I think factories or the sounds of coming from the cars or from the planes like that. Okay, something to sit on it. Chair and sofa. Of course, we have something to sit in it. Sofa and chair and wheelchair. Armchair also. Place with a lot of grass and trees. Of course, it is a garden. Something to put your box in. Of course, it is a bag and a case or back backpack backpack. A person who delivers email, we call it a mailman. And the place learn new things, we call it school. There are cars on it. What is the place that a lot of cars? It's a park. It's a park. Okay, let's move to the last slides. As you see, gentlemen, these three men here we have the old one or the grandfather and the father and the son. The son is eating donuts, okay, and he is in the central. Who's driving this car, please? Who can guess? I think the grandfather who is driving. Okay, here we have the number, gentlemen. Gentlemen, we have here work with the past, huh? Ask and answer questions about the people in the chat. What's the teacher doing? He's running in the park. Discussion. Work in pairs and describe what the people in the what you are doing. Ask each other questions. Question number one. Here we have, where is the boy sitting? Where is the boy sitting? He is sitting in the middle. He is sitting in the middle. Okay. Is the father driving? His father is driving or his grandfather? No, his grandfather is driving. Okay. This is in the school or in the car or in the supermarket. This situation in the on the car. It is happened in the car. Now let's move to the other slide. Gentlemen, we have here references. As you know, gentlemen, we have a Super Bowl Teacher's Guides 1. This can help you and also guide you to collect and to find many information that you needed. Also, gentlemen, you can go to Super Bowl 1 Students Workbook and Student Work. That can help you to support your information. You can also visit Google Clips, Art for pictures and to find many pictures about that. For more information, gentlemen, you can visit n.edu.com. This is the website that can help you. Also, you can go to the Twitter website and to visit n underscore t for edu. You find it in the Twitter. Also, you can go to the official gate for a national educational port. All of these information, gentlemen, all of these websites can help you and can guide and can support you with a lot of knowledge, and you can visit it. You have to visit it, please, gentlemen. And this is the last slides of our presentation, gentlemen, today. And girls, I hope you enjoy with this presentation. Thank you for listening and have a nice day. Thank you and goodbye.